Heyo, and good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully, you're having an amazing morning this day. Tuesday. Good morning. But I thought I'd try something new from now on. I think every time we start a stream, we'll go into chatting, and just in case, if I can, I'll work on my little yapping skills. Yeah, a little lacking on those. But yeah. But today we're playing some Final Fantasy 14. We ain't played it in a while. Um, as far as part of the story, I don't remember where we were. I wish I could remember. I will figure it out. But playing that day. Hopefully I can stream for longer than what I have been streaming. Hopefully, just depends. See. I don't know if y'all have been hit by the weather, but like we're we're flooded in over here. Luckily, my house is like kind of a little bit on a hill, so I wasn't affected by the floods. But some of the people around me were. But I'm good. I'm good. Safe. Miss Kitty is also safe. She's doing great. Trying to make sure I got everything set up. But hopefully, if the weather did affect you, hopefully you're doing great too. And it didn't affect you too bad. So, where I live, that's the only bad part about like going from winter to spring is that we just get storm after storm after storm and cause a lot of chaos and stuff. But I mean, I've been used to it by now. Kind of, kind of like that meme of the dog sitting at the table with like the house on fire. It's fine. I'm fine. Replace the fire with like a hellstorm and floods and all kinds of other tornadoes and it's fine. Although that's like going cold to warm, cold to warm, cold to warm. It's kind of affecting my throat just a little bit. Maybe guzzling water a little bit more than usual. But, gotta keep my voice where it is. A little late on it, but we're about halfway to 50 followers. I don't need more stuff than just the followers to be affiliate, but I think it's a nice little goal. 50 followers. And then hopefully y'all stick around for those that enjoy it. And if I'm not the streamer for you, then so be it. That's okay. Kind of doing this because, I feel like I enjoy it. Give it a shot. Share my gaming experiences with you guys. Making content out of it. But it is what it is. Alright, I think I just about got everything set up. I think we're good to go. Let's see, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good to go. Swapping over. We're here. We're back. We're back. I checked on the house to make sure it didn't get demolished. I can't remember how long it had been since we played. I didn't think it was long enough to like get demolished or be in threat of demolishment, but we're good. We're good. The house is still there. But we'll be going through the MSQ today. Dion Trail. I really need to try to crack down on it and finish it. But I've been playing like other games. He was playing 12 there for a little bit. We will continue that at some point. But as you get out of the games I'm going to play. Been playing the Atom Fall. It's been really fun. I didn't realize how spooky it was going to be, but it's been fun. No matter what. I thought it said like it had light touches of horror. I didn't realize it meant like it was a horror game. So it kind of threw me off guard. But oh well. Oh well. Still enjoy it. I'll do that one later. But for now, need to go this way. Let me change. I was not set up. Hold on. Let me change everything over. There we go. Now we're good to go. Yeah, I think they just pushed out the patch like a few days ago. So, for those of you that are caught up, hopefully you're enjoying the patches. The, what, 7.2? I think? I saw like teasers of the new raid gear. Looks pretty cool. Sadly, I'm not much of a raider. But I will say it did look pretty cool. A lot of the raid gear usually look pretty cool. It takes so long when you're on foot. You gotta try not to get eaten alive. You pass by like every enemy. Little dragon dudes flying around. Got a pretty cool style as well. But just a heads up, we will have a stream on Thursday. Be playing Adamfall again. Today, of course, is Final Fantasy XIV. Dawn Trail. The traverse will bring us straight into Shaktika Heartland. Yep, we'll stick with that one. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? Yeah, green, I think we're getting ready for the last feat. I think that's where we're at. Getting ready for the last feat. Somewhere along there. Dun, dun, dun. It's like a cool little spiral down. The path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. Safely, you say. Safety. Spoke with one of the excavators on my own way down. Apparently, Akujaya cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Woklamont single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might. Okay, I got some to my eye. Hold on. Got it. Ah. Eyelash. Ooh. Defeat someone possessed of such physical might that is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Touche. The desperate do tend to get very desperate. Aha. Especially in a eerie, close quarters place like this. If there was a solo instance, hopefully I can do it better than I did the last one. I was struggling. I don't think I've ever struggled on an instance like that before. The big struggle. Big struggle. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Holding a rock to rock, okay. Say so. As you hold the paring stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron. One of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. Didn't the Calamity have a meteor shower? Pretty sure it did. The heterogeneous ether they emit causes surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. Let's see. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens. Vigil be merciful. There you are. Click. Taken back by the beauty. Blue. It's all blue. A far cry from the upper forest, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. Blue. Blue. It's all blue. If only you could do synced content as a blue mage. Blue on blue on blue on blue. Dun, 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 dun. That's also my first time visiting Mamuk. I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hamuruk's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Cautious about everything. Level it. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find the elector. I call him an elevator. Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza. So I proposed we split our numbers between them. Given Hamuruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution. Move throughout the city in pairs. Ironville can come with me. Alice can go with Kryle. That leaves Nimi to accompany Wook Lamont. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. Yee. I don't know if it'd be close enough or not. Alright, let's go this way. Speak with some of these people. Dun, dun, dun. Your words may as well be ambient noise for all of the care the citizen pays you. It's a busy man, what can you say? As you begin to speak, the man abruptly turns in the... Okay. Hey man, turns around and leaves. Just runs, sprints. Please tell me you've had better luck. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard times and harsh words, but this is something else. The building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. I mean, you would think. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. Move along, outsider. No questions for you. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn serves a lector. Could you tell us where they are? How are we supposed to find the elector if nobody will even speak with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city. As quickly as you can. As quickly as you can. What could have happened?
Up there.
Oh yeah?
Bested by a mere shade.
Zorolja? Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Whoa.
The Channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood. Truly Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Zoralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession.
You can't do that.
Gone from my sight.
Surely he can't do that.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
No. No, you won't.
When Zoralja was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force, but he was thwarted by Father Shade. My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets. What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy!
But we're safe. Oh, wait, no, his? No, they're gone. Straight up gone.
No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
How about easily?
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors?
It's a way of putting it.
You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Hmm.
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Good. Good.
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
No, now.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn. Do as you will. But until you triumph over the shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise. I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Hmm. I also trying to fill my water and get another glass. I would be right back. Alright, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that. The electors we have met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each, we felt, would judge claimants equally. Mr. Zereljah, however, seems set in his belief that only blessed siblings, are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dancer name an openly biased man elected? Worrying over Zerilja won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her. Hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? This way. Dignified lady. Thank you for coming. My name is Milaja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. I like prying ears, but okay. And what was it you wished to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in the city are devoted to their traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of their continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jaja is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. Gasp. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jaja. You, a cerebral, inferior by all presumption, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time, anyway. Next time, I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jaja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mullah Jaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in blessed siblings' supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tyrell under one rule, who in their eyes stand as testament to their tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's venturous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and the claimant of his legacy, your triumph could prove that Gulu Jaja true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character. And in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamulja going a bit far? You might decide that for yourself. Whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. That decision you will make. Or I guess we will make. Yeah. There is a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. Following. From a distance, following. It's a dinosaur. Dinosaur. Everything is just so blue. It's all blue. Is that a meteorite up there? Aye, and judging by their attachment, a tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Milaja was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Ah, that one. She'll look at it. So pretty. Light formed its own walls. There we go. A hunting camp. Like as not. I love to talk to Amoja hunters. Yeah, learn about their ways. Except they'd probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them. They really stuck to the old ways, ignoring everyone. Though I guess traditions do die hard. This is the place you wanted to show us? It lies just beyond this passage. Entry through these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. Ooh. What do you think it might be? I bet they was like normals or something like that. But then they evolved or something. Who knows? We'll see. I think it might be. Wow, she barely peeks out of the grass.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Easy. The big old bird. Big old bird. The guy.
A cool cha-cha.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother!
Aww.
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are.
Be like cursed or something. Who knows?
Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabonja. An infant.
I want to see. No. Oh.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibran was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power. When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shebral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their ships. Only 1 in 100 survive. If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
Sympathize with your pain. But he said, but
I should never have been born.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
put it into it, my guy.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Taral. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends Ehubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them. I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklamat.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamook. We have much to discover.
Hmm. Hi, Nime. Before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know? Gujaja, with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ikihana, sabotage us on the river, kidnapped me from my keystone, and released the most vicious Tyrol individual of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been fearing this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. Does the pain justify the actions? I hear you, but Jaja's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamuk feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I've heard that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Or just teleport there. Ain't walking all the way over there. The Kojaja skill represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. To think that there was such a dark secret behind blessed siblings. Even among the Mamoja, cannot imagine many know the whole truth, especially not those who reside in the capital. We gotta go do our job quest. Um. Which one was my... What are these? Maybe not. Oh, wait. How's if I click the right person? We haven't a moment to lose. According to the Milaja, Maxtrol Zuj is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require. We must work quickly, lest Zerelja discover our intentions. Fortunately, Bakuljaja thought to give us an additional scales, so we might cover more ground in less time. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them together as many people as you can. Nimi, let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Show the blessed skills to the Mamuk's citizens. Anybody home? No? Okay. Somebody home here, but they're not the ones we need to talk to. Where are you? Through the window. Come on. Come on. We gotta go around. Did I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. Here, take a scalp. A blessed skill. In an outsider's hands? What business do you have with me? So Pakuajaj sent you to call an assembly. Not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Maxor Zuj at once. Yeah, you better go. I'm gonna be up there. Just like throwing skills at him. That skill. If the blessed trust you, then so will I. So what is it that you require of me? Kujaja bids us come to Mextrul Zuj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? Wonderful. Esteemed Bakujaja will be pleased. The fellow here will be coming to... But yeah, that place. Apparently, there's a Najul nursery to the west called Gulmagshik Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll meet you in Mux. Afterwards, there's just one more person I need to find. Okay, guess we'll go over here and check this out. What is those things? Ow. Hehe. Leave this place, outsider. Here, take a scalp. Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. Thank you. Blessed skills bearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Makshtural Zuj at once. Then away we go. To the place do we have trouble pronouncing? Just a big conspiracy. It's basically just convincing everyone to go to the meeting. Big old moth. Destination. Where's Wicklemont? Trellum, huh? Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well? Lamanti. I need... Lamanti, however you say her name. Need I remind you that this rite is a competition? Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I have barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No. Mamuk has a problem I can't solve on my own. And you're the most clever person I know. I want to hear the people fish firsthand so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well. I am at your disposal. Hi everyone. Thank you for gathering on such short notice. I am Wuklamot, third promise of Tuliola. Promise? I thought you served Bakul Jaja. You deceived us. No, they did not. The scales, they showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and half routine. Yep. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Wuklamont has won my trust. Now you will hear her words. Bakul Jaja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you paid to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you on your culture. Culture is born of the experiences of its people, of their lives, their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that create blessed siblings demands, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain. And together we may find a new way forward. Dude, just purple eyes right there. Together? If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Let's keep an eye out for Zeroja. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Once we understand everyone's concerned, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. I'm glad Kawana agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much. But I'll support Momok's playbill however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Accept. Alright, Nami. Before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamoja and Cerebral fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest, but due to infighting, Mamoja forces struggled to make sufficient gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubiga and Boniwa clans intermarried. That's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. Because they're so cool, man. Blessed siblings promise us more than strength. They promise us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tuliolo, most of our people don't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Muja to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. Easy enough. As you'll have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najul, Jatika, banana, and Turali. Try living on try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see what you like. A forest where nothing grows. It's not hard to imagine why you want to leave. This land was once rich of ore, but the Yokyu did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born, but that's impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade. Those who have known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and that we need the might of blessed siblings. There have to be other ways to thrive. Ways that don't require fighting. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all that comes from about the forest itself. Dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wish they had better land, and who better to get it from than the blessed siblings. It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You think the meteors, at least, would have value. Apparently not. Hold on. Didn't Erneville mention something about the meteorites? The only ether they emit was the plants to grow. Like, yeah. Hmm? Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh wait, no, we already ran that one. Rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence local flora. So it's, I am sorry, but I think we're going to end it right there. Sorry. But I feel like that's a good point for now. We will be playing Atomfall Thursday, so please stick around and join. Check out the new game and have fun with it with me. But, anyways, until then, feel free to join the Discord, keep up with me and other souls alike. You can follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, or YouTube and here. But, anyways, until then, be safe, have fun, and until next time, bye bye!